I'm Cynthia, and this is Life at the Nutt House. A little bit of garden dirt, a lot of homemade food, and a whole bunch of real life. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're making dill pickle relish, and our gardens are producing lots of cucumbers, so we're going to go ahead today and I'm going to show you an easy way to use some of those and put them up for either the winter or summer barbecues, you name it. Alright, so I have 6 pounds of cucumbers from my garden. This is a Japanese cucumber. These are straight 8s, and we're just going to try this recipe out. The recipe calls for 8 pounds, but I just went and picked it, and this is all I have, so we're going to go with it and see how it turns out. Excuse me, see how it turns out. I'm going to go over here and wash them right quick, and I'll meet you back over here. Alright. So, I don't need really pickles because I still have plenty from maybe even 2 years ago. So, I'm going to try this dill pickle relish. So, I've washed them, and now I'm going to use this handy dandy little chopper to chop it into cubes. Of course, you can do all of this by hand. Now my dog may start barking, so I may have to cut the audio because he hates this thing. And there he goes. CJ. So we're going to get all of this in a bowl. We're going to put in half of a cup of canning salt. You could use another kind, but okay, we're just going to sprinkle that over. And now we need 2 teaspoons of turmeric. So there's my turmeric. Now, we're going to mix it up and add 1 quart of water. Alright, now I'm going to let this sit for 2 hours, and then I will come back and we'll do the next things. Okay, this has been sitting 2 hours, so now we're going to drain it. Run some cold water on it. I think what I'll do is put it back in here. And then fill it up. I think this is just to get most of, well, not most, but the excess salt and liquid off. Okay. Now let's send it through the strainer again. Okay. So into my stock pot, or my pot, we're going to put the cucumbers, and it calls for 1 pound of onions. That's almost a pound, so let's just go with that. So I wanted to go ahead and apologize for all this banging and clacking. I'm going to have to do better. I'm not sure how, but we'll figure it out. So this calls for 1/3 cup of sugar. I'm hoping this doesn't make it too sweet because I don't like sweet relish. 2 tablespoons of dill seeds. And 1 quart of 5% acidity vinegar. I'm using some half pint jars, but you can use pint. I wouldn't go above a pint. And you're supposed to leave a 1/4 inch space. Let's debubble. Gonna clean the rims with some vinegar. You can use water if you want to. Let's put a lid on. into the canner. That's a little full. Sometimes when you get the air bubbles out, it'll go down a little bit. There's hardly any liquid in that. That one's too full too. Ooh, it's hot, hot, hot. Okay, so normally I would have all my jars really hot, but I have some jars that I got from Is Your Standard, and they're really nice and thick, and the lids, I'll show you the lids, they are the best I've seen. Anyway, we're going to, I spray this with some Dawn Power Wash that I made, which includes alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, and so it will kill, you know, anything that might be in there. So I'm going to go ahead and jar these up too. See these lids here? They are so nice and thick compared to like the thin ball. They are nice. They're called Superb. Anyway, let's get the last ones put up. Y'all know that's too full. I didn't have quite enough liquid, I'm just going to top it off with some vinegar up to the headspace. That one has a lot, but that's okay. Now, we're going to clean again. I'm going to add some extra water to my steam canner over here. And get them in the canner. I hope they all fit. Alright, and once this comes up to the green, we'll start timing it for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to leave these for 24 hours. Make sure they all seal. I hope y'all give this a try, and if you do, let me know how it turns out. See you next time from my little kitchen to yours.